Hello, Python coders. Here's a flowchart showing a loan qualifier program and the logic flow for that program. We've got a decision here if the salary is greater than or equal to 30,000, and it has a true block and an else block down here. In the true block, we have a nested decision, and that's what this is all about in this video. And in this case, the test is years on the job. If the years on the job is greater than or equal to 2, here's the true block and here's the false block. So that's what nesting is in a flowchart. Now let's take a look at it in an actual program. An example, fairly straightforward one, is a program that would validate a voter by age and citizenship status, and also provide a reason for denial if denial is what results. So we're asking for, first of all, the user's age, and if the age is greater than or equal to 18, then we'll ask the citizenship question. Okay, only notice that this is inside the if block. And now we also have an if and else block nested inside the first if block, followed up by an else block at the end. Now this else block is for this if. You can see how they line up, and you can also see how these two line up. Okay, so that's nesting. Now the good part about this program is it lets the user know why they can't vote if they cannot vote, in fact. So here's a sample run. Okay, we'll be old enough, but we won't be a citizen. And as you can see, this is the line of code that executed here. It was the else block inside the if block that executed. I'll try it again. This time I won't be old enough. And it immediately goes down to the else block, and the entire if block is skipped, which of course would be logical. No need to look at this. If this is false, the user's not 18, there's no sense asking the citizenship status, right? And one more time, we'll go for 23, and yes, a citizenship, a citizen, and so of course you can't vote. So that's if block and if block executing. Okay, so lots of programs that we value make nested decisions like this, if and else blocks nested. Got another one for you here, and this one is a kind of a fun game. It's the rock, paper, scissors game that we all know so well. Well, you can simulate it with a computer, playing against the computer. Now this one starts off with a couple of lines with some code that we haven't discovered yet in our course, but we will by the end of the course. Okay, so just for now, understand that these 3 lines here allow the computer to make the choice of rock, paper, or scissors. Then we're going to ask the user to make his or her choice, and then we'll output what each user chose, and then finally we'll determine the winner. So all of this code here is to determine the winner. And as you can see, we have nested if and else blocks, right? We've got if and else nested inside that elif, another set of nested blocks here, and another set down here. And notice that we can never get down here unless scissors is the choice of the user, because look what we've got here. Here's user choice being rock, user choice being paper. Well, the only other possibility for the user is to be scissors, right? And so the only way we can get down here would be if the user has selected scissors, assuming that the user is playing the game properly. So it works very well, and this program is provided nearby in the notebook that you're currently working with. So we'll try it. I'll try scissors just to demonstrate how that does get down there. Okay. So if and else blocks, very powerful tool and very common to nest them inside programs that are of value to us.